How to teach your dog to drop anything, even a chicken drumstick. Dropping things reliably is a question of trust. Hi everyone! Today I want to talk about how you can teach your dog to drop it. Dogs that do not drop items when asked to are quite a huge pet peeve of mine. It can be annoying if your dog does not drop it when you tell him to. For example, when you're playing ball with him and he does not drop the ball, but play keep away. It can also get very dangerous if your dog refuses to drop items that can be harmful to him, such as stones, dead animals, and so on. So, we want to establish a drop it cue in our dogs that they will follow anywhere, anytime, regardless of what is in their mouths. Dogs do not understand that they own many things. In order to understand why we teach the drop it the way that we do, I first want to talk a little bit about possessions. Dogs do not really understand that they own a lot of things. In their mind, they only possess what is with them at that very moment in time. So, if our dog has something and we want to take it from him, we tell him drop it, and we take it without him getting anything out of this exchange. This to him feels like we just cheated him. Think of it like this. If you went to a hotel and the valet driver asked you for your car keys and your car, and you gave them to him, and then you went and stayed the night in the hotel, the next morning you come out and you cannot have your car back because the valet driver just took it and sold it elsewhere, the next time you go to that hotel, you are not going to give up your car. Just like that, if we take things from our dogs without giving them anything in return, they will not want to give them up to us anymore. Drop it needs to be based on trust. I firmly believe that teaching a drop it through intimidation or coercion is very difficult to impossible. We can use coercion, we should not, but we could to, for example, teach our dog to stay. But it's very difficult to teach them to give up something if they know that they have the opportunity to just run away with it. So, we need to establish a lot of trust in our dogs. Dogs that do not drop it have trust issues because their trust probably has been broken in the past. Maybe they were a little puppy, they had a sock, were running around, and we tried to chase them down, take away the sock, and then we were just mad at them. Maybe we even put them into their crate for a timeout. Well, obviously, the next time your dog's not gonna give up his possession. So instead, we want to teach them that whenever we say drop it, this is actually an offer for them to get something even better. Find 2 items of equal value to your dog. For toy-driven dogs, you might have to use very high-value food items such as hot dogs. For food-driven dogs, you might have to use low-value food such as carrots, apple slices, or peas. The first thing we want to do is to find 2 items of roughly equal value to our dog. Right now I have a tennis ball and some kibble. Depending on your dog, this could be something totally different. It could be a tack toy and some hot dogs, or a tack toy and some carrots. Depending on how much your dog likes toys and food, you need to balance this out. If you give your dog the object that he's going to drop, and then once we have traded with a piece of food, he doesn't want to grab the object anymore, you need to lower the value of the food. This at first might take some experimentation, but it is really worth it to find the 2 things that your dog likes roughly the same. Just for starters, later on we can also use items of different values. Hide one hand with food behind your back. Have your dog take the object in his mouth. Tell him drop it and then bring out the food. If your dog has a history of ignoring your current cue, start using a new one, as this is much easier than attempting to fix the old one. The cue that I use for my dogs is out. I'm not going to use this cue now because show you the whole process step by step. I'm going to start using the cue drop it. Alright, so I have the object here that I'm going to hand to my dog that he's going to drop. And then I have some kibble in this hand. I am going to hide the hand with the kibble behind my back, and I'm going to have him grab the object. Then I'm going to first say drop it, and then bring out my hand with kibble. If my dog does not let go of the ball to eat the kibble, I might have to actually hold the kibble right in front of his nose, yeah? Until he catches a whiff and he lets go. So, drop it. Good job, baby. The idea behind this is that the dog starts to understand that drop it means she's about to bring out that hand with cookies. Okay? I do not believe that in my dog's mind he thinks, gonna drop this to earn a cookie. He thinks drop it means a cookie is about to appear. Okay, you repeat this step maybe for a couple days, yeah, until you think that your dog has a pretty solid understanding of first you say drop it, and then the hand with the cookie is going to appear. Repeat the same exercise, but without cookies in your hidden hand. Instead of feeding a treat, simply throw the ball again. Or, if you are using a tug toy, tug with your dog. Now we're going to cheat our dog a little bit. We are going to still have the hand behind our back, say drop it and bring out the hand, but my hand is going to be empty. There's no treats in my hand. So, my dog has learned so far, drop it means she's about to bring out the cookie, so he will let go. And I will use this letting go to initiate a new game. Alright, let's try it. Drop it. Good job! Bravo! Drop it. Super! Bravo! Drop it. Yay! Good job! Drop it. Yay! Super! Bravo! Bravo! Super toll! So ein Bravo! Drop it. Yay! Nice job! Drop it. Yes! What just happened? In the first step, we taught our dog that drop it means she's gonna bring out the cookie. And in the second step, we taught him, no, actually drop it just means some kind of other reward is going to happen. Could be a cookie, but could also be a continuation of our ball game. Fake the pretend treat and practice this many, many times to establish trust in your dog. Over time, you can fade your fake treat delivery motion and just use a verbal cue. I'm going to show you with the verbal cue out. Chris, this is the one that my dogs have learned so far. Go get that, Fusion. Good boy. Out. Good. Go get it. Out. Good. Go get it. Good job. Out. Good. Get it. Out. Good. Get it. Out. Good. Out. Good. Keep on practicing this diligently and your dog will get better and better at it. Eventually it will even work with food, like for example this chicken wing that your dog stole from the barbecue and should really not eat. Out. Good boy, Fusion. Nice job. Very good boy. Very good. Out. Good boy. What a good job. Out. Nice. And once you have earned your dog's trust, work very hard to keep it. When practicing this, make sure that dropping it always works out for your dog. Even when you're at the end of the session, instead of just taking his toy and putting it away, give him one more treat. Maybe run with him to the fridge and give him a piece of hot dog, and so on. My own dogs have very reliable outs because they get something every single time they out. This could be a piece of food, it could be a game we play together, it could be that I throw the toy that they have just dropped, and so on. Make sure that you are trustworthy to your dog, and he will trust you enough to drop everything you